Hey guys.
Hi everyone.
Welcome back to forwhy.
Forwhy.
Love it.
That's a new one.
That was actually really pretty. I really enjoyed that. Thank you for that.
Welcome to a special episode of Me Hungover and Shania Stressed Out.
Very stressed out today. It's been a weird day, but we
You look very pretty. You're sparkling.
Thank you
I love
so
it.
much. I was like,
you look so good. I have
You
a
look so
headache
good.
and I'm hungover. And shout out Emily.
I would have
for your
been
birthday.
hungover too, but you know, work is a bitch. But shout out to Emily. Happy birthday, Emily.
Happy birthday, Emily.
We love you so much.
Oh my god.
I hope you guys had fun. Was it good?
It was good. We ended up in a gay bar.
Oh, I love that. I was so jealous when you told me that. I was like,
Mm.
and you had McDonald's.
I had the vegan burger from Burger King. It was the best thing ever.
Was it good?
Yeah, especially because, so we went to the pub and we wanted to eat there. And then we were waiting for someone else to join us to order food.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was 8 and they closed their kitchen at 8. So
That is
me
so
and Emmeline
disappointing.
had a bottle of wine each before we got food into us. Hence, I'm hungover.
drunk, yeah,
and then I
yeah.
had one burger from like Burger King.
So the alcohol is just like sitting in your system
Yeah.
right now. Oh, I wish. It looked so fun.
I'm just like, please let me sleep. But Thursday is literally my busiest day, so I don't know why I thought that was a good idea.
I mean, I'm cutting early, so if you want to come with me. I don't know why I'm saying this on the podcast, but yeah. Anyway.
So what are we
today's
going to talk about? Yeah.
is blackfishing.
Yeah, because it's been very in the news.
It's very topical right
Well,
now.
I've heard about this like a long time ago because loads of influencers were doing it.
Yeah.
And then there was this Ariana Grande, is she not doing it, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But now it's in the news because, well, in the UK news, because a UK celebrity
Jesy Nelson.
from Little,
Dun,
well,
dun, dun. This is
former
old news
member
anyway.
of Little Mix.
Yeah, if you didn't know her, the one who did that
Listen.
Jamaican accent.
When I first discovered Little Mix,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's three POCs and like Perry Edwards. I was like, that's cool.
Which is iconic because we stand Perry, but
Yeah.
we don't
No,
need,
but I thought- I was
a
like, that's
whole
cool
white
that it's
girl
not-
group.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I love that because Spice Girls was like one
Yeah.
POC, right? The
Yeah.
other 4 were white.
But that I always get compared to, by the way.
What?
And it's just racism at this point.
What, Scary Spice?
Yeah. And I was like, hey, Scary Spice. I'm like,
I hate that for
my
you.
hair is curly and I'm black.
And you're not even, like, you're half black.
I'm half
yeah,
black,
no,
but, like,
this ain't it.
But do you know what I mean? Like, just because I have
That's
curly hair and
very-
I'm dusk. And
Problematic.
yeah, it's okay.
But yeah, so when I first saw Little Mix, I was like, I love that. Like, we have some, like,
where did you
ethnicity
think
going on in
they
this
were
group.
from?
So, well, Leanne obviously is, like, African.
I don't know what
Caribbean?
she identifies as because her parents are both mixed race.
Yeah.
So she's
Oh,
just
okay, I
mixed
see.
race. Like she's like, and that sounds
She looks,
really bad.
like, I
but
don't want to say, but she looks very,
she's black.
yeah.
That's okay. She
Maybe
does.
both if the parents are both mixed race, maybe the two black sides were just stronger.
I don't
in
know
her.
because I watched her documentary on
Yeah.
like Black Lives Matter and stuff, and seeing her parents, they're both very light skinned.
Yeah. But she's quite
featured
dark skinned
person.
though for a mixed race person.
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, but she just looks like a light skinned black girl.
She
not a
does
mixed
have-
race girl
Like Eurocentric features in her face.
for sure.
Yeah.
But,
But I was just saying, so for me, she was like either Caribbean or African roots.
yeah,
And then Jade,
yeah.
I was like, that seems like mixed race.
Yeah, I thought she was
somewhere,
just straight up
somehow.
mixed race, like
yeah.
just black and white mixed race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably, right? Yeah.
But she's Arab
And
and something else.
yeah, they all just look very like you don't.
White?
You're not 100% sure.
No, but she definitely is Arab.
Yeah.
Like, because they were saying like, she was talking about her family and stuff
Yeah.
and how she went to like a Muslim school and different things and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know the other half, but I think it's just white.
Yeah.
But
But they all looked like they were somehow from like not
Some
purely white.
Afrocentric.
And then, well, Perry Edwards, you knew she was
It
a
was
British
white,
girl.
yeah, and she
like
didn't try to be
there was
anything
no,
else but that, which
Yeah.
is great.
Great. I really love that. We
I
stand.
love that.
But then when I found out Jesy was not
It's a
mixed
whole
race,
white woman.
have you seen her parents? They look so British,
She
like
is
white
so
British. I mean.
British. Like she is a white woman.
But I really thought she was like Jade. Like
no,
I was shocked to my core. I was
This
like,
is what I
this is like
mean.
Rita Ora all over again.
who was it? You that I was talking to? I was like, no, that's a whole white lady. Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
But also
she's
Rita Ora,
Armenian,
I found
Albanian.
Yeah, but Albanian is Europe.
Yeah, but they're like
Albanian is Europe. These
they have
people
a little
are,
like they
no.
have a little
The
spice.
people in Albania are white.
Not all of them.
Yes, I've been there.
My friend was like, because my friend's half Albanian, and she was like, yeah, no, they're a bit olive skinned.
Olive skin, but they're not like. It's still
real
it's
or
like
bad.
Greek people. Do you know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
like, I guess Turkish people. They're like European and like they fall into Asian,
Yeah.
but they also fall into Europe.
Yeah, I get you.
They're not dark skin. Like we have to calm down.
Yeah, she just doesn't. She just played into her racial ambiguity, and there was an interview she did with the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Where she was like, "Yeah, I get that all the time. Like, I'm actually just Albanian, but I don't mind that.
Yeah, she
like
loved
playing into being black because it gets.
See,
she said
these
it gets me
people-
places.
It's like you love being racially ambiguous because that's the trend right now.
Yeah.
But you don't suffer the consequences of actually being
Of that community.
of that community. Yeah.
You don't take the good with the bad.
Yeah.
Like, you don't acknowledge the privilege you have, which is like a fine. Tannin is fine. Especially Lucinda's been in the news recently as well for her blackfishing.
She was so dark. Like her tan, but it wasn't like, I think she just was tanned and then she added it on the picture darker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The white girls are quaking in the UK because they love tan, which is fine.
I feel like I've said this
be
already on this
orange, probably.
podcast, but what? We live in England. Everyone knows you can't
You're
be that.
pale.
I don't understand.
Sorry.
There's no sun here. Why are we pretending?
I don't
don't understand. It doesn't even look good because it's not your skin tone.
No, because it's like, it's not even bronzy. It's just really
But
orange.
if you feel great, you do you.
Right?
Like I'm not judging.
You can tan. The problem isn't tanning. The problem is trying to play into racial ambiguity and then
Because it's the trend right now.
yeah.
But
and
then your
benefiting
life
off
is
of it.
yeah. But then you still have white privilege in other areas.
And then you know that, so
Yeah.
you can just flip it for whenever you want. You
Yeah.
can just be like, okay, I'm gonna be white now.
Yeah, I
'cause
hate
it
that.
benefits me. Like,
Also, like, I remember when I was younger, the big lips were like unattractive. People were like, "Oh my god, you have big lips," and now suddenly everyone has big lips. Interesting. And then it came with puberty.
yeah,
At 25.
like I grew into my face. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck?
This is also a problem. If you have like plastic surgery to look more like the image you want to look at, like I don't care. At least be honest about if you have a platform, like everyday people, whatever, do whatever you want. But people like Kylie Jenner, whatever, who definitely got surgery to look more racially ambiguous.
Yeah.
At least just be honest about it, about everything you did, because you have a huge following.
It's like the least you can do is be like, okay, yeah, I did. Because what's the point in lying? Because there's before and after pictures.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People, you're in the limelight constantly. People see the progression.
Yeah, but they'll just be like, yeah, but I grew into my face. And then
How?
these
We
young
saw you,
girls
like,
will feel like
yesterday.
they will, whatever, have these cat eyes when they're like 25.
Right?
That's not how it works.
That's not how it happens.
Like Bella Hadid is the same. She's like, no, I didn't do anything to my face. And I was like, bestie,
let's be honest.
like you look beautiful now. You look beautiful before, but at least be honest.
The thing is, I was gonna say something and I forgot. I just don't understand the big lip thing because it's like your face is naturally structured to look a specific way, to have specific features that look great on you.
Yeah.
Why would you then ruin that?
I think also lip fillers is something they only look great and natural if they've been really well done.
Yeah.
Like really well done. Otherwise you get these like weird
Like
mustache thing. You know, like it looks like,
Yeah.
you know, and it just, I feel bad for these people who just like, I get that you were insecure about your lips because I think it's a thing that loads of people had.
I get like
Like growing up
fine.
now. But I just wish they,
It looks stupid
Yeah.
though. Like I
all the
haven't
cheap
seen a
ones,
good
they,
one.
yeah, but they're expensive. So I kind of feel bad for those people because they get the lip fillers because they want to feel better about themselves. But then obviously they don't have the money like
But they
Hollywood stars.
But they don't understand that. Like your lips on your face is designed to suit your face. Like I've never met someone who got lip fillers looked better before, like after than before. Like
You
your
know, like
lips are perfectly
Molly
fine.
May and like other Love Islanders.
Looks so much better.
They got them
without it.
dissolved and it looks so much better.
So much. She looks
Yeah.
so much better. Like I didn't.
And
think
also
Molly
you
was
don't
that
look like a
pretty.
45-year-old. You look like a 20-year-old.
You
Like,
look like your age.
yeah.
I really didn't think Molly was pretty until she got her lip fillers dissolved, and I was like, okay, I get it. I get it. I really
That's
get
good, but that's a trend now because I see more and more people getting them dissolved. So that's nice to hear.
Because it's like, what if I got bigger lips? I look stupid.
Yeah, but
if I
you
got
have big
smaller
lips.
exactly. But like it fits my face. And if I got smaller lips, I look stupid. It's like, just go with your natural face structure, you know?
But I do understand these people that are insecure and they think that's gonna like, if you think that's gonna really help your confidence, that's great.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
But
It just makes me sad because usually they don't have the money as like Hollywood stars, and then they choose the cheaper option, which sometimes ends up looking like a mustache.
True. But makeup does wonders, you know.
But yeah, with
there's
the
only
lips,
so much you can overline your lips. But like
with the lips, definitely that's something that came into trend now, because I definitely remember big black like lips like black people have being like.
Yeah, nobody
like,
liked them.
Yeah, and it's just So what else? Or like the big butt, because when we were younger, there was like.
You had to
butt.
Yeah, you had to have a supermodel figure, and everyone wants to be slim thick.
What else is there? Like, well, yeah, there's the tan skin. Yeah. Oh, the braids.
Everybody wants fucking braids.
Okay, what do you think of the braids? Because I've seen discussion online that braids have been part of every culture. Like, they're also European.
Yeah.
But then what I think black people are trying to say is the way you braid it, though. Because a French braid, like I do it, it's like very... not on your scalp, like it's the black braids look specific to like it's a very specific braiding. Yeah,
for me, because I can only talk for me, I can't talk for black community, and I'm not I don't confine to the looks of a black woman. I don't look generically like what you would call a black woman. Yeah, so I can't, and I have a looser hair texture, so I have to acknowledge that
your hair is curly, but it's not as afro like as
it's not as thick, and it's not as my curls are not as tight. I have very loose curls, so I have to acknowledge that. So I can't talk for everybody, but for me, the way I perceive it is the issue isn't the style itself. More times black people will just be like, why are you doing that? Because you're gonna be bald. You're gonna be bald. Like,
the way it looks like your hair's gonna fall off any second.
No, but it like all these white girls getting it done. Like, I salute to you. I don't really give a shit. It looks stupid, but do your thing. But it's like your edges are gonna go. You're gonna be balding. Our hair sheds a lot in braids naturally. Yeah. So, but because we have thicker, denser hair, it's fine. But because your hair is naturally thinner and like more fragile, you're just gonna get a bald patch. Yeah. Eventually, like, don't do it. Yeah. Because it's not healthy for your hair. But also, it's for ages in school. Even when I was growing up, like, we couldn't have braids in a specific color or in a specific way, like not too long or anything like that. We would get told off. Great. If your hair's not if your braids aren't black or brown, you get told off. So it's like,
imagine schools like just telling you what you can do with your child. And
a white girl could have purple or pink hair, and it was like, but I can't have pink braids.
What do you think when Zendaya had was it cornrows? I think for a red carpet.
In the UK we say cane rose.
Okay, yeah. When she had it for a red carpet event, she had that, and there was like not a scandal, but people were like, "Oh, it looks unclean, like
it's unkept, it's
unclean," and it's like. That's literally takes longer than other hairstyles.
It literally is like the neatest thing ever.
Like, I can't believe she just wore braid. Like, for me, I just say it as braids, like whatever, or another hairstyle. Yeah. And they were like, oh my god, she doesn't wear a weave. Oh my god,
how is she looking like that?
Oh my god,
she looks undressed
with her natural hair out.
Oh my god, how dare she?
I can't believe she had to make a statement about it. I was like, leave this girl alone.
I don't understand, because like Zendaya, she's like the whitest black girl ever. No offense.
With peace and love.
With peace and love. I love her, but she is the whitest black girl.
I love that she gets cast that, like, the way she's cast is as like a dark-skinned black person, and she's really not.
She's mixed race, and that's great, and she loves her mum, and like, stop typecasting her as this one thing, because she's not one thing.
Like, yeah, but her and what's her name, Amanda, the one that
Amanda
was Rue,
yeah,
the one that was in Rue in Hunger Games, both of them, well, they're both mixed race, but they get cast as like.
I saw this in a YouTube video where she was like, a person was comparing the books to the movie, and how everyone was like, "That's not my Rue. Rue's meant to be this like looks like what's her sister's name?
Who?
Okay. Katniss.
Primrose.
Yeah. She's like, she's meant to look like Primrose.
No, those people did not read the books.
They did not. They didn't acknowledge what the book said.
They were similar in they were young.
Yeah, exactly.
Innocent, like.
But she said that the girl was dark. Like,
yeah, it literally says. I think it says olive skin, but doesn't matter. Like.
Yeah. But it's really either way, it's like they are not the stapleness for blackness, and that needs to just stop.
Like they're really great actresses, both of them.
100%, and they deserve every role that they're in. But it's not limited to like girls. Are like, I would say there's great black women actresses, right?
I don't even know that many. I know Lupita.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They're all like in their late 30s to 40s to 50s.
Yeah, like, and it's so hard for them to get roles because like there's what's her name? How to Get Away with Murder.
Yeah, Viola Davis.
Viola Davis. She always gets the role as the strong black woman, or like
like Kerry Washington. Like
Kerry Washington.
Gabrielle Union. Yeah. Like they're just very staple. Yeah. Black
either
names.
Like the strong black woman that doesn't take no shit, or the like funny black woman with the, you know, if it's comedy, it's like with the mammy. Oh no, you didn't.
The ratchet, like all it's that shit. Oh my God. And it's like Issa Rae is great. Shout out to Issa Rae and shout out to Michaela Cole, two of the greatest, like the people I look up to as writers. They show blackness in a diverse range of personalities and colours. But again, they are grown adults. Yeah, we haven't got a representation of just teenagers or like young adults, like 20 somethings in uni or something. Like we haven't got that.
There is the one that's like from the show, oh my God, it just came out on BBC or something. This was very dramatic. I don't remember what it was. Oh my God, very dramatic. I didn't watch it because Adam was like, this is really dramatic and you're gonna cry. I'm not okay with this.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I think that's a young black woman in the main role. If I'm correct, like if I'm not correct, I'm thinking of something else.
But there's not many. Yeah. But there's not point. Many. It's like Zendaya, Amanda Seales, and like other light-skinned women, which is great. Love that for pushing them. Mixed race women, light-skinned women, people of different diversities. But it's like there's not
the next step.
The next step is like actually having young black women be represented and being in that limelight.
Yeah. Oh, I think sex education is good in that.
Yeah, but also like the one black girl they have that's dark skin is really jarring. What's her name?
Yeah, but they have it's a they them person. It's gender neutral person.
I was talking about
you mean the one that's like a nerd, like very ambitious.
But even that is they them. She's American. They are American. Sorry, fuck me. I apologize. Yeah. They are American. Like you don't really get a lot of UK representation.
Yeah, but the one that's like the really ambitious, like nerdy type, I think it's still good to show someone dark skinned that's like academically focused, because I feel like black people in high school TV shows are often shown as like these cool rebel kind of people. They're not that often showed as like,
but she could have just been regular. Do you know what I mean? Because she's still annoying. Like she's still a bitch. She still like does things.
You get what I'm saying? Like usually that role is like
I get you.
As like a white boy.
Yeah.
Which
is great. We have Jackson, but also Jackson's then from
he was really good in like the first 2 seasons, but this season they didn't really know what they were doing with him.
No, I feel this season, sex education is a whole different episode because this season was all over the place for me. But they still put him with like two women in an interracial relationship and he's adopted.
Yeah, like, I still think though sex education is doing it well in like casting different kinds of people.
100%. I think they're doing a good job. I just think what they're doing with their characters, especially POC, they don't actually know what they're doing with their characters. They're POC characters because it's focused on the fanfic of Maven. Fucking know it is. Anyway, so back to blackfishing.
Yeah, another thing. What do you think about like people were saying, for example, like the Kardashians? They are obviously like they love looking mixed race or whatever. Because they all had babies with black men except like Kourtney.
Yeah.
Even like their brother had a baby with Black China.
Yeah.
And now they all have mixed race babies. Do you think that's just a coincidence, or do you think it's like they just fetishize the idea of having a mixed race baby?
I think they go for men who have. I was watching this video as well. They said it so precisely and so perfectly, but I don't remember. They go for men who have their own social status where they can build on each other. Yeah. Apart from Kourtney. sorry, like apart from Rob, I think Rob just likes ambiguous looking women because he went for Adrian Byron.
Rob is just a whole different.
He went for he's been after like white women, mixed race women, Latino women, black women. Like I don't think he's out of the equation. Yeah. For him to actually have a baby with her, I think that was her more than him. Anyway.
Yeah.
But with them, it's like Kim went for Chris Humphries, and he's a white man, but he was an NFL player, but he didn't have as much. I don't think he had as much growth of ambition as
Kanye had a crush on Kim for like ages.
And he is one of the greatest producers, rappers of all time. And he has so much growth and ambition that I think that's what they sponge off of. And black men tend, because of the music industry, are now the people who have that. So with Kylie, it's like, oh, I'm not gonna have a kid with Tyga, but I'm gonna have a kid with Travis Scott.
But do you not think it's weird, like her and Travis, and then Chloe and
Lamar?
No, not Lamar.
No, it wasn't Lamar. What was his name?
Oh my god,
his name?
The cheater, whatever.
Yeah, no, fuck him.
Both of them, they're not together with their guy, but they're both getting a second child with them, and I think that's like, oh, I just want my babies to like, I think it's a kind of a weird thing.
Like, have my baby, not just. I don't think it's specifically black men in that sense.
No, but it's just them having this like obsession with. I don't know.
I can't break out of like the same man to have a kid with.
I don't know. It's very strange.
You're defo sucking dick for everybody in Hollywood. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't understand. You could just have a kid with somebody else.
But there are definitely people where I think they really fetishize the looks of racial ambiguity. Ambiguity. Yeah, and looking. Not necessarily black, but blackish.
Just blackish. Like it's enough to get you opportunities and popularity and get you into places of fetishization. But it's white enough that you can have that privilege still, which is impeccable. And it's funny because Jesy Nelson, after her whole thing,
she still doesn't get it.
She still doesn't get it. And she did an interview with Graham Norton. And they like made her have blonde hair, and they made her not tan her skin as much. And then when she did her performance, she had white men as well as black men. Because the issue with her video,
oh my god, her video is like, I live in the hood, and she probably never lived in the hood.
She grew up in the fields, like with sheep and shit.
Oh my god, she was like wearing bandana and on the hood of a car, and I was like, this is, and she was surrounded by all non-white people,
and all your men have been the most British geezers.
Oh my god!
Like what?
Yeah, the guy from Love Island. What's his name?
Chris something.
Yeah.
But like,
are they still together? No. Okay.
But like, they've been the whitest of the white men, and you could have done like a play on that.
Even in her song, she's like, "Oh,
like a bad boy."
Yeah, I want to be with the bad boy, insinuating that black guys are like the bad boy she's having fun with. But then when it's a serious relationship, she's like with a white man.
Exactly.
And I'm like, bestie.
But also,
not all black men are like.
No, and
she's like, every black man is from the hood. Like that's what she was like. Yeah. I was like.
I get she was like going off of the instrumental because it is from P Diddy's Bad Boys for Life. And then his brand is Bad Boys. So I get she was going off of that, but also, babes, you're stereotyping, typecasting black men all over again for a white woman who doesn't even date black men. Like,
and who did you did not. I mean, she said she grew up around this. Like, whatever.
Did she?
I don't know. She made a bunch of some excuses that, like, how are we gonna prove that?
I love black culture and I love black music.
This is like, oh my god! I watched a video on Lana Del Rey yesterday.
Okay.
Not that she's blackfishing because she's like the whitest American woman ever.
Lana wouldn't.
But what did she say? Oh, there was like if she was racist because she had that she put an album cover out that was like only white women, and there was like one black woman on the picture. Like it was all her friends, she said. And then people came for it and were like, this is all just white women on a cover, and like one black, like it feels like one black token person. And she was like, I am friends and I have dated people in the past that've been rappers.
I had so much
like saying like all rappers are black and also like all black people, like, you know what I mean? It's just such
faith in you, Lana.
Such a weird thing to say, you know? Like, I'm not racist. All my I have friends I've been with people that are rappers.
All my friends are black.
No, she said rappers.
All my boyfriends.
I'm like, what is that? What are you saying?
I want to know who, but
I'm so embarrassed.
So, why does that?
Why would you say that?
Why does that make that okay for you to put a token person on the cover? But anyway, that is hilarious.
What do you think about Nicki Minaj defending Jesy as that much? Yeah.
Nicki, shut up. Shut
my God, I love your music, but why you gotta be like this?
Yeah, like from a stan, from a
like,
whole person.
Really, I do love your music.
I love you so much, but shut.
Like first anti-vax thing.
If she's doing it because she's covering up the rape charge of her husband.
Yeah, then your husband being like an abusive, like sexual abusive
your
person.
Your husband's a convicted murderer and an abuser, and your brother's a
now
paedophile,
she's like,
and you're defending all of them. There's such a thin line we can really forgive.
Bessie, why? Nicki, why?
And it's the fact that she wore a blonde wig on the live with Jesy, and it's like, I wear blonde wigs, da 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 da.
And she was saying it like, oh, let them haters speak. No, it's not haters. It's literally little mixed fans that are like trying to educate their faith.
You.
Yeah.
And Leanne literally was educating her before all of this even popped off. But my thing is, right? Okay, video, right?
Yeah.
My thing is, you like, she gave permission for white girls to be like, oh, but Nicki Minaj said it's okay, so like I can do it. Da 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 da. No, it doesn't make it okay. Like, oh, but black girls wear blonde wigs and does other thing like bleaches their skin. Like, so many years, we're trying to conform to Eurocentric standards that this is why we wear weaves, this is why we wear wigs.
I don't know why Nicki was saying that. Like, she seems like the first person to call someone out for doing that. Like,
but she has,
in my mind, who Nicki Minaj is.
She like calls out Cardi B,
which is like
calling black women roaches.
Yeah,
and yet you're here saying, oh no, but it's okay for you to blackfish because
I think it was
wear blonde wigs.
Low key, high key, it was her management being like, listen, you have a song with her, you can't bash on her.
No, I just think it's her trying to cover up her shit. But also, sorry, I'm talking a lot, I'm so sorry. But
no,
like,
go on.
It just pisses me off.
Yeah.
Because blonde does not belong to white women. Like a blonde hair is not associated with black women.
God, that's what people say. Like, if we can't wear cornrows, then you guys can't blonde hair. I'm like, it's hair. Like, listen, everyone needs to calm the fuck down.
No, but it's a hair colour. And that doesn't reside in just white women. Do you know what I mean? Black people are
like,
born
this is
with
maybe a bad example, but albino people.
Right. Yeah. But like also just some regular black people are just born with blonde hair or blue eyes. Like, genetics are weird, people. Plus, you colonized us and you raped us. No wonder we're coming out in different things.
Us. Sorry, that was like a song that like, what is the song?
I don't know what song
you colonize us, then you genocide us. Yeah, it's like a song about, but that's about Canada and the Native Americans. Sorry. I think it's a TikTok sound. Sorry, I'm still drunk, I think, from yesterday.
I'm dying. That was good. But nah, sorry, that really just sniped through me. But Julia's drunk, I can see it.
No.
I'm joking.
Oh my God.
She's good.
Bestie.
But yeah, no, it's just like blonde is a hair color. It's not restrictive to one race.
Yeah.
Like, and white women have an array of hair colors, so I can't have black hair.
Can we just look the race that we are and like get on with our lives?
Right. It's very.
Why are you stealing the looks from black people? Would you want
you
to be a
like
black
weirdos?
Like, seriously,
Sorry.
I want to go up to these people like, would you want to be a black person if you could be? Like, seriously.
It's like Bad Baby. Why would I want to be black?
Yeah, but I just want to look like it. Like, I'm so quirky.
I'm so
like, would you want to have the life of a black person, especially
really
like in UK or America?
Would you want suffer
and then
from
like,
systemic racism,
no,
institutionalized racism?
No, but I love the way they look, and it's just all very weird.
Intersectionality. Like, do you really want to face intersectionality?
Do you really want to be a black woman in this day and age?
In this life.
I mean, I want to say it's gotten better, but still, in this day and age.
I mean, no, we're still going missing, but, it's fine. Nobody wants to talk about that. To conclude, stop being weirdos.
I want one more point. Just one more point, there we go. I have baby hairs.
Yeah.
And I read online that when baby hairs belong to black people.
No, that's dumb.
Only. And I was like, but what do I call my mini hair?
I think they're just talking about the
like
way
edging it.
Edges, yeah.
Yeah, but
like
someone said you are not allowed to call it black, to call it baby hair if you're not black.
No, they're just extremely
And
dumb.
I was like, but I was like, what do I
That's
call
just
my hair?
extremely dumb. Like that's taken. Like first of all, nobody can claim a hairstyle. It's just
Like I would never laid out edges with
oh my
like.
god, it might look cute though.
No, it would look dumb. What do you mean?
It most likely will look dumb.
It would look dumb.
No,
It'd be
but
like, why is she trying to look black?
Julie, no.
It would look dumb.
No, but like imagine, just imagine. Hear me out. Like a slicked ponytail, right? Like slicked all the way back. You can look at.
We actually need to get the class. Okay,
Okay,
yeah.
so it's slick ponytail.
Yeah.
And then like you don't want your forehead pop in. You don't have a big forehead anyway, which is phenomenal.
Yeah, but I do have like bald spots. Yeah.
Yeah, but like this is what I mean. So if you do baby hairs, cover it up.
I don't think so, Basti.
It's gonna happen. We're gonna do
my
this. I'm
God.
gonna experiment.
I feel like I'm gonna get cancelled.
Have you ever worn a fake ponytail? Like Ariana
No,
Grande style?
because I had quite thick hair always, and a lot of hair.
You have long hair.
Yeah,
But we're gonna do this, and it's gonna happen, and I'm gonna take a
we're
picture
gonna
and put it and post it on forwhy.
blackfish myself.
Oh my
Social
god!
experiment.
Social experiment.
No, I hate
no,
that.
I'm joking. Don't do that.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, besties. If
Thank
you're
you so
out there, you're
much.
trying to look black, please stop.
don't.
Thank you.
Any other race too? Also, Korean Asian fishing. That's a thing.
Oh, that's a whole
Don't do
different-
that either.
yeah.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh no. No. Which
Come
one
on,
is that?
babes. You got this.